is a featherweight matchup between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. Well, he is on the short list of the greatest featherweights of all time, but Max Holloway has goals beyond that. DC, you know he trains at 185, 190 pounds. Going to be very interesting to see how far Max Holloway can take this here in the UFC.
He's one of the best fighters, as you said. He's one of the best featherweights of all time. And it's because of his preparation and his attention to detail. When he made his UFC debut, he had hiccups, but he went back to the lab and he fixed those things, and it showed in a massive 13-fight win streak that had him winning the featherweight championship and defending it on multiple occasions. Max Holloway is truly one of the best fighters in the entire organization.
And what he did in that two-fight series with Jose Aldo is something that history is going to look back upon very fondly. Max blessed Holloway back at another big spot here tonight. Well, the stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up, when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move, and as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. McGregor is 4 years the elder. Holloway is 2 inches taller. McGregor will have a 5-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Max Blessed Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, it took a while, but the rematch is upon us. Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. Of course, they met in Boston back in 2013. That night, it was McGregor by decision. Of course, Holloway went on to win 13 consecutive fights thereafter.
And Conor McGregor hurt himself in that fight and still was able to beat Max across all the scorecards. Shows how tremendous an athlete he is. But Max Holloway today is a much different fighter than he was way back in Boston.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Looping left hand misses the target. That one appears
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Nice stick with the right hand. Real sneaky body kick.
Holloway gets caught with that punch.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
He is all about that left kick to the body. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Back and forth we go. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Beautiful land there by McGregor. Made it look easy on that exchange.
He is such a diverse striker, but he's very tricky in the approach when he's trying to land that left hand. It won't take many of those.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Left hand is true. That will absolutely work.
He throws it like a piston, back and forth. He's landing that beautiful left hand.
Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in over this.
Waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do not block head kicks. What a phenomenal job by the offensive fighter, setting it up and throwing that head kick over the top. Nice job setting it up. Good job landing. Great offense.
More than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Round two now is upon us. Conor McGregor and Max Blessed Holloway. Oh, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage and might as well use it. Nice combination there by Conor. Pretty good job to find the striking range there, DC.
Conor is one of the best strikers in the UFC, and it's all because of the way that he manages space. He's a master manipulator in terms of managing the distance.
Man, he just keeps on coming with these shots to the liver, looking to buckle him once again. Got him down to his knee earlier in the fight with a liver shot. He knows he's hurt there, and he'll continue. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Nice punch lands over the top. Get right here. Nice kick.
Oh, and now he lands the knee. I'm not sure his opponent saw that coming.
He didn't see it coming because he does such a great job of just throwing it. He doesn't have any tell when he
violent strike to the body.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. McGregor gets back up, back into his comfort zone. So unofficially, 64 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. And unofficially, landing with 51% accuracy against Max Holloway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. That's the biggest shot in the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, shows and talks to your toughness. Ooh, big shot land.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the ball.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing.
That'll do it! That'll do it!
Unbelievable! What a performance!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.